So here are 5 characters that I wish were in Xenoverse 2. And for this, I'm going to keep it a little bit more grounded compared to everyone else's videos, just so my hopes are kept at a realistic level. If you're wondering where I've been, right here. This is the issue. This is still an ongoing issue, but it's at the point where I can at least use it. Now, first up is a character that I've been wanting since Fighters introduced him, and that is of course the one and only Master Roshi. Now, Master Roshi is one of these characters that has been around since the very beginning, so there is definitely enough source material for him to be added as a character, and even if there wasn't, you can take things from Sparking Zero, or Fighters, or Dokkan, or Legends I think he's in. Of course they can't add manga stuff directly, but they can still reference it, shown with Sparking Zero. So you even have some manga things that you can put into his moveset or his skill set. Now of course Master Roshi would hopefully come with 2 unique ultimates, so I'm not too worried about the special skills, because Meteor Crash kind of fits him just like basic human attacks fit Master Roshi, but for the ultimates, I think it's very obvious that we need the original Kamehameha that he did in Dragon Ball, or the Tournament of Power one that he did. And I know, another Kamehameha Wave ultimate attack, I know, but like, you can't deny that Dimps has been doing pretty well recently when it comes to the little mini cutscenes that plays before these ultimate attacks. And I just think that would be really cool. It can have different effects, because I know they can do it. And it's not just a basic Kamehameha, it is his. It is a little different. And for his other ultimate attack, I would have to go with the jar thing. I can't get my head around what the name is called, but we see it used in Super by Trunks, by Piccolo. We see it in the Tournament of Power, I'm pretty sure. That could be a false memory, but I'm pretty sure we do see that being used. I think it's against Frost. Now in terms of Xenoverse 2, I'm not 100% sure how this would be implemented into the game, unless it was made as a ultimate that is a counter. I believe that would be the first counter ultimate though, so that could be interesting in my opinion. Or it could play similar to Sparking Zero's version of this, which is realistically what's probably going to happen. And assuming Dimps went all in, fully locked in, got their heads out of the sloppy mess that some of these DLCs have been, then we could get the muscle form that Master Roshi has. With the absolutely amazing Future Saga Chapter 3, they finally locked in with the Broly transformation and changed his model completely when he transforms. So there is 100% no reason that they can't do this with Master Roshi. Okay, for my next character, he is technically already in the game, however he's stuck to this, I think it's the raid boss mode, or the crystal raid, and that is of course Demigra, who is also in photo mode and training. Give me, or us, all of us, a playable Demigra, whether this is a free update character or a DLC character for Chapter 4 of the Future Saga. He doesn't have to be stupidly OP. I would hope he's on the same level as the Ultra Super Villain Golden Frieza, but there's nothing saying he has to be. Again, there is plenty of material that they can take for Demigra. Even looking in the cutscenes of Xenoverse 1, there is some more attacks there that they could do. Having a look at every variant of the Supreme Kai of Times, because that is what Demigra basically was trying to be, I think it would be really cool to just have a playable Demigra with a unique skill set, move set, ultimate set. I'm not as knowledgeable of him, so I can't really say what I'd give him, apart from his transformation, which he does in Xenoverse 1, and he becomes this ugly French bulldog looking thing. So obviously I'd give him that, downscale it a little bit because he is huge, okay, he is massive. And having another character that uses their staff to attack, I just think that would be really cool, personally. And of course Heroes has Demigra as well, so there is stuff that they can take from Heroes, put it into Xenoverse, whether that be attacks or ultimates. So next up I have Supreme Kai, also known as Shin or Nahare, which I think is a really cool name, personally. Yeah, I mean, not a lot can be said. Revamp has a Supreme Kai modded character. I think he plays really well, and this is how I'd imagine Shin playing as. Not really a lot I can change. In a perfect world, we'd be given the regular Shin and the Daima Shin, but we don't live in that perfect world. We live in a pretty bad world when you think about it. So yeah, Supreme Kai, Adam in Xenoverse, Revamp has done it. I think that is how he should be implemented into the base game Xenoverse if it were ever to come true. Explore the magic aspect. Now that we have Daima, you can do much cooler things with Shin, knowing that he has these magical abilities. So next up we have one that has been recently talked about quite a lot, and that is due to the anniversary of Legends. So that would be none other than Shallot, the ancient Saiyan, the Unk of the Saiyan race. Now to add this, I'm gonna assume they'd go the Sparking Zero route and just copy paste all his moves, because that is kind of what Shallot does in Legends. But I'd personally be fine if they came up with these new unique moves that just reused assets. And I know that might be a little bit of a spicy take, a little bit of a hot debate, some might say. But that is Shallot, that is what Shallot does. And of course, transformation wise, perfect world, he'd have Super Saiyan 2, 3, God, Blue, whatever he gets in Legends later on. Wow, that game is fumbling so massively right now. And of course, Wild Cannon as well. Be pretty cool to have Wild Cannon on your CAC, so give him that. While we talk about Shallot, might as well add Giblet as well. They're twins, you know, what's up twin? Add them both together, they're pretty much the same. Giblet looks way cooler, just gonna say it now. He is peak. Shallot, he's like the shit, and Giblet is the dog. I mean, look at this. Tell me this is not cinema. Now for my last one is kind of a multiple character thing, and that's actually because of Future Saga Chapter 2. I know something good came out of Chapter 2. Didn't think I'd live to see the day. Many of you may know that Belmod was added in Chapter 2 of the Future Saga pack, and this got me thinking, is it possible for them to add more Gods of Destruction? Now with Belmod, they took from the manga for his attacks, and I don't see why they couldn't do that for these other Gods of Destruction that we see in the Tournament of Power. Now, I'm not picky with what God of Destruction we get, I just want to see more and how they would play, because I feel like Xenoverse is probably the only game that would be willing to do that. Whether that be Helena, or this fish looking guy, or this robot looking guy, or all of the others, just make it work. They all fought against each other for the Tournament of Power. There's material, use it. Also add Helena so I can goon, because we, yes we, are all gooning to this one. Now like I said at the start, I wanted to keep this as grounded as possible. I don't think these are too much of a big ask. If I wasn't keeping this grounded, I probably would have said like Super Saiyan God, Vegito and Gogeta, because they are peak, but you know, not gonna happen, not a chance of them happening. Like, be so for real. Let me know in the comments what characters you want to see added to the base game of Xenoverse 2. If you are new here, feel free to subscribe. It is free, and you can always change your mind later. And hopefully uploads will go back to normal soon. This PC just, it's gotta be good for now. Hopefully it doesn't break again, I don't know.